Beautiful curvy queen sitting right across from me, and right now I can say that we're not going live on Get Bigger TV at the very moment, but we're gonna go live with Jessica later on, probably after 1 p.m. So we want to make sure that we have the full Jessica Curvy Queen team, makeup artists, hair, makeup, everybody. They're outside in the green room waiting. So once we're done with her, then we're going to go live later on this afternoon. I would say about 1 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. Is that okay, Jessica?
It sounds good to me.
Okay, let me go ahead and mic you up. Let me put her on that mic. There we go. And I brought some headsets for you. You know, some mornings are great. And other mornings are terrible. Have you ever experienced, you're a mother, have you ever experienced mornings like that? Where you have great mornings and then other mornings like this morning, you know, the weather, it was kind of raining in certain parts on the interstate. I drove over a dead alligator.
Oh my gosh, only in Louisiana.
Yeah, and the air conditioning was on, and I'm thinking to myself, you know, I don't want to smell any dead carcass of an alligator this morning, you know? So I'm gonna, well, let's see. I don't think you need the headset. Somebody took the headset, but that's okay. They took the headset.
Just another part of the day today.
But we do have the monitors, right? So, Jessica, since the last time you've been here, a lot has been going on.
Mm-hmm.
You have been moving, and I noticed that you've lost a whole lot of weight.
Thank you for
You
noticing.
Look gorgeous.
Oh my God, thank
Not
you.
that you didn't look gorgeous before, but I can really see, you know, that you've been working out, the tone, your complexion. I love your hair color. You guys really need to see her. She is so lovely. You're just absolutely beautiful. You've been working hard, girl. You've been not just working hard in the gym, but you've been working hard in the studio. Can we talk about some of this? But before we get into that, for people who've never heard of you before, could you please introduce yourself to our audience?
Sure. My name is Jessica May, a.k.a. Curvy Queen. I am from Hammond, Louisiana, and I am here today with the lovely JuLa.
Oh, thank you. She
for
got
the
my name
second
right.
time.
She got my name right.
And I'm just really excited and happy to be here.
Well, we are so happy to have you here live in the studio. It is always a pleasure to have somebody live in the studio, especially somebody with your type of energy. How do you do it? You're the mother of 3. And you work. Being a mother is a job. It's a 24/7 full-time job. And for a young person.
Right.
In their early 20s. Working. Raising kids, working, and then she is a singer, songwriter, and producer. Now, I'm not going to give you the dancing part, okay?
No, I am not
okay,
a
honey.
dancer, but I am working on it. I'm going to conquer that too.
You know what? Whitney Houston, may she forever rest in peace. Whitney Houston was not the best dancer.
No.
But you know what? She worked with the choreographer, and she learned to just, you know, as an actress, they teach us about knowing your space.
Right.
You know, you have to know where your light is. Like if you are performing in a dark place and people are filming you and there's not a whole lot of lighting, you've got to find your light. And even if you have to run underneath a light, as long as that camera gets a little light to see your face.
Right.
What bugs me, I see it all the time on Facebook, and we've got her handsome cameraman and his gorgeous wife. Shout out to the Mack family.
What up?
Hey, what's going on, Charlie Mack?
Cool.
And
cool.
his beautiful wife.
Hello.
Hey. Yeah, so quite often I see people performing in dark places and you cannot see the face. So being able to always be cognizant of your light is always important as a singer, as a performer. You have to know that. And so how are you able to balance
balance
motherhood,
everything.
we all have a daytime job,
Right.
and then your nighttime life when you're killing it on stage at Club where?
Club LA.
Club LA. Want to give a shout out to the CEO of On Top Entertainment.
Shout out to SJ Lacey and Club LA.
And also
What
to
it do?
Lester Harvey.
Yes. And
Yes.
Lester. What up, Lester?
Lester Harvey. Can I forget Lester? Gotta keep Lester in the mix. And somebody else, Jay who?
Yes, my manager, Youngin.
Young and Jay Swag.
J Swag.
I love me some
There's
Jay
so
Swag.
many
And we're gonna
names.
get Jay. Look, tell Jay Swag. I know he's probably listening right now, right?
Yes.
Tell Jay Swag we're gonna have him in the studio next live.
You next, boo.
He's next. Tell him I love me some Jay Swag, and I've seen the growth in both of you all. You know, when I invited you on the show, I made this crazy assumption that he was just going to be here anyway, and boy, was I wrong, right?
He had to work.
That's okay though. We're going to have him here next time. But can you tell our listeners how do you juggle everything so well, and what is a good day like? And what is a bad day like? Because we like to keep it real on Real Talk with Big G.
Right. So I have 3 children. 2 of my children are on the autism spectrum. And we have therapy several times a week. We have med management appointments in Covington every month. And trying to get into ABA therapy and fighting the schools and all that stuff. So sometimes I wonder myself, but every day I just get up and I just do it. I just make a game plan the night before. So tomorrow I need to do this, I need to do that, and then therapy, and then get the kids into bed and then record. So by day I am mom, and by night I'm the curvy queen. That's pretty much how everything rolls. And so I don't get much sleep, but I seem to function okay without it. So
where do you get your motivation? Is it from your children?
Yes. Of course, my children are my biggest motivation because, you know, a lot of people use their kids as a reason why they don't do things. Oh, I can't do that because I have kids, or I can't work because I have kids, or I can't go back to school because I have kids. But I have done all those things. I went back to school as a single mom. I graduated from Southeastern with my bachelor's degree as a single mom.
In what field?
In social work.
Oh, that's amazing.
And so I don't ever make my kids feel like they're a reason that I held back or didn't do something. And they are the motivation, in fact, for why I actually do things. I want them to see that there's really no obstacles. If you want it, go get it. And anything is possible.
I'm about to cry right now because I was thinking about something that I had seen on one of your private Facebook pages regarding your son who was being bullied. Do you mind, without mentioning the other child's name, can we talk about that? Because bullying is something that has really gotten out of control these days. I'm not going to blame it on social media or anything like that. There are lots of reasons, being that you have a degree in social work. I'm sure you can understand that. Some children do not have any proper training, or some children are absent a parent. It could be absent a father, absent a mother. Some children might have issues of their own. You know, they can have psychological, behavioral issues that has absolutely nothing to do with the parent. But let's talk about bullying. The pictures that I saw of your son, is that the oldest son, or was that the...
Yes, it is.
And they drug him across the playground.
Yes, ma'am, they did.
Oh, my God. How did you find out about that, Jessica?
He just came home, and he was dirty from head to toe, and he wouldn't tell me what was wrong until we got home, and then he lifted up his shirt, and he explained to me that he was knocked over and drugged on the playground, and no teacher saw anything happen. I'm not going to mention the school or go anywhere or any of those things, but We have been to the school board several times since the incident, and we're working to try to get some resolution because he has been bullied a lot this year. He has Asperger's, and so he's very different. He's extremely intelligent, and he doesn't know how to speak to children his own age. He straight A student and gifted.
Yes.
And does his homework on his own. I never have to tell him anything. Highest leap score in his grade. So he's extremely intelligent, and he does very well in school, but he doesn't know how to socialize. So he gets picked on.
And that's unfortunate because this is the same child who made honor roll.
Student of the year.
Student of the year. Honor roll student.
Mm-hmm.
Asperger's. And he gets picked on and bullied at school. I was reading a magazine the other day, and they were talking about there has been an increase in bullying across the country, and that some children have committed suicide. This is a serious problem. And I think that schools have to take some type of accountability, whether the teacher saw it or not. Most schools have cameras, I would think.
Right.
With the Amber Alerts and, the Columbine shooting and the school. I forgot the state where this guy walked in with an assault rifle and killed these little elementary grade schools. I forgot the name of that school. But I believe all schools have security cameras. Whether they saw it firsthand, they should be able to roll back those cameras.
Right.
Find the child and then have a meeting with the child and the child's parents.
Right. And it wasn't until after we brought it to their attention that they were able to do that. They did roll that back. I was not able to see it because as a parent you're not allowed to see because other people's children are in the videos. Correct. And there's laws against that.
Correct.
But they did roll it back, and I was apologized to profusely, and they are trying to make things.
Did you hear
right.
from the child's parents? Did they offer any type of apology?
I did not hear from the child's parents. It did happen the Thursday before school ended, so I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but I have heard from the principal, and of course, since we went to the school board, I heard back from the school board. We all had a meeting on Wednesday, and we're trying to work some things out to get a better situation.
Well, you tell your boy that I'm very proud of him.
Well,
I'm proud that, he has excelled in so many different ways. And I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, the way you handled that situation, because I don't have children. But I'm being honest, folks. If that was my child, I'd probably be under the jail right now because I'd be shaking some stuff up. But don't do that, Jessica. No, don't do that. So congratulations to all your 3 beautiful children on the high honors. They're excelling. Congratulations to you as a mother. You are doing it. Not only you're doing it as a mother, you're doing it in your music career. Now let's talk about that. Okay. Why did you decide that you wanted to sing? I remember when you were doing photography.
Yeah.
For On Top Entertainment. I remember seeing you at all the OTE shows. Mm-hmm. Those awesome photographs, all the headshots, all the live footage. Why now?
So I sang for most of my life, and then I got a little chubby and self-conscious, and I was thinking, I can sing, but nobody wants to see this short chubby girl on stage. It was mostly a confidence thing. I struggled with it a lot, and at some point a certain person told me that I needed to stop letting that get in my way and that I was using it as an excuse. And if it bothered me that much, to maybe change it. But that it shouldn't bother me because I was fine just the way I was.
Well, look at the multi-Grammy Award winner, Adele. You have the same body type as Adele. So, Curvy Queen.
Right.
How did you come up with that title?
Curvy Queen was my confidence booster. When I was having issues still, when I was on stage and I was worried about what I was looking like and were they hearing me sing or were they looking at me like, why is she up there? Why is she wearing that? Oh my gosh, look at that. You know, those things that I would struggle with. So my manager said, we're going to write a song and record it in one night. And I thought he was crazy. And he was like, and it's going to be something, you know, it's going to make you feel good about yourself. You're just going to write. And so when I came up with the song Curvy Queen, and the next day I went to New Orleans and performed it. It was like write, record, perform the next night. And everybody loved it. And then they started calling me the Curvy Queen. It just kind of took over on its own after that. And I feel a lot more confident on stage because I feel like that song lets me own who I am. I am curvy. I'm never going to be Barbie. And that's okay. And so I feel since then I have done a lot of work on myself because that song was about a good 6 months ago. And I have made leaps and bounds, and I'm still working on it. I am still working on stage presence, and I'm still working on confidence, but every time I hit the stage, it's a little better than it was the last time, and I'm not giving up. So,
well, Jessica Curvy Queen May, I can say this. I see the confidence. I hear the confidence and I believe the confidence in you. I see a much stronger woman sitting in front of me than I did when you were here last year. I see a completely, yes, I see a completely different person. I see growth. And folks, for those of you who are tuned in right now, we're going to play another Jessica May song. I'm going back to your Reverb Nation account, right?
Okay.
And Jessica Curvy. You guys can type right along with me to find it. Queen May. Got it. Oh, wow. Uh-oh. I didn't get it right. So how do you... Oh, I'm leaving the E. Okay. I'm leaving the E off. Well, gosh, I forgot to spell Jessica. How do you spell the curve? How are you spelling your Curvy Queen on Reverb Nation? Jessica, what is it? Jessica Curvy? What is your handle?
It's just Jessica May on Reverb Nation, isn't it?
Reverb Nation.
And it's Jessica Curvy Queen May on Facebook.
No, it's not.
That is not me.
You know, there's another Jessica May on Reverb Nation, so I'm gonna just type in Jessica Curvy Queen. Oh, Curvy Queen. Okay, it's one. You have it one word together.
Yes, it's one word.
Okay,
it's
I
one
was
word.
separating it. I
Curvy
can't
Queen.
spell, you guys. I can't spell, you know. I didn't get my degree from Rite Aid or Walmart or what other store? What was it? It was, what was that other store? K&B. That's what I meant to say.
Oh my gosh.
I did not get my degree from K&B.
There I am.
Where? Where are you? Where are you?
The bright red hair right there.
Oh, okay. And by the way, Miss Jessica May is number one on Reverb Nation for R&B, soul, and indie pop music. What does that feel like, being number one?
I was really surprised whenever I found out that I was number one on Reverb. Like, I keep up with my Reverb Nation. I speak with other artists on Reverb Nation, and I didn't know until somebody else congratulated me, and I was like, oh my gosh, I am. So just thank you to everybody. That's the fans, that's the people, because you can't be number one without the people. So
before I play your No Sunshine song, I want to ask you, and like I said, I believe in keeping it real because this show is authentic. We're not copycats off of any other shows.
Right.
And we do ask some hard questions. As a white female, when you're performing in these black clubs, amongst all these rappers, amongst all these hip-hop artists, looking all beautiful on stage. What kind of look do you get from people who never heard you before? What kind of look what are these looks, plural? Because I know you get multiple looks. What kind of looks do you get when you go into a club, or maybe one you've never been in before?
Mm-hmm.
You just recently did an event with some other hip-hop artists.
Mm-hmm.
What was the name of that show?
It was the Bottom of the Map tour.
Bottom of the Map tour.
Mm-hmm.
And where was that at?
It was at VIP Vapor Lounge in Hammond.
Okay. White girl in black club. Beautiful. Beautiful. Singing her behind off. Singing R&B, hip-hop. So what kind of looks do you get from people who've never heard you before?
I get looks.
Do their eyes pop out big? Do you see the big whites of their eyeballs?
When I handed in my music on Wednesday, there was a guy standing next to the DJ booth, and he said, "Are you about to rap?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm about to rap."
Haven't you heard of
Shoot,
he can rap?
You don't know? Iggy,
Well,
Iggy, you know what I'm saying?
Iggy can rap.
No, but I was like, no, honey, I'm not going to. And then I made it a point, because when I get in those situations, sometimes I can feel the stares. So I automatically let people know, I'm like, don't worry, I'm not about to rap.
It's all good. But you have...
One day I might, though.
Right? You never know. Look.
You never know.
Look, I'm going to say this. I wouldn't be surprised with anything that you do, because you are innovative, you are creative,
Thank you.
and you are a go-getter. And you do not take no for an answer. You go after what you want. I have a quote on JuLa DuCre Facebook page. Please send me a friend request. JuLa DuCre. Well, you know what my quote is?
Which one?
Success isn't promised. It is taken. If you want it, you got to go out there and you got to take it. You create your own success. When those doors are closed, you don't get angry.
Mm-mm.
No. You wipe it down.
Dust yourself off
Wipe
and
me
try
down.
again.
Dust yourself off. Maybe I need to rap. Dust yourself off and try again. Try again. If I had to rap, if they said JuLa rap, oh, you will be dead. I don't like flowers, but please donate them to somebody that loves flowers, because I'd be dead. I'd be dead. I cannot rap, y'all. But you have been doing so many different things, and every time I see something like your vlog, which is a video and a blog for your old school people who don't know, and you were laughing at me one day when I said, Fleek, you and your friend Kayla. Hi, Kayla. When I said, oh, your makeup is on fleek. And y'all were like, oh, I haven't heard that one in a long time. Fleek. I was like, okay, gorgeous. Okay, beautiful.
Yeah, we knew what you meant.
I know y'all were teasing me. I knew that. You knew I'm sure you knew I knew what you guys were doing, right?
Right.
Y'all were teasing me. I knew that. That was so cute. I said, your makeup is on
We were
fleek.
actually excited to hear that word, because we say it all the time in the confines of our home, but
That's
we
my
don't
new
hear
word.
it very much
I just picked it up a few weeks
anymore.
ago. I just picked it up. Fleek on fleek has finally made its way to New Orleans. So now I say on fleek. But you have something very special that is about to happen very, very soon. You film your white girl wasted music video.
We filmed it. We're just working on getting it out now.
You filmed it. That's what I just said. You filmed it.
Yes.
And you have a single for it, correct?
Mm-hmm.
White Girl Wasted. Oh,
I'm actually dropping a whole EP, and it's the bonus track on my EP.
Don't you have a little bit of that audio on your Facebook page?
I do.
Can we find that? I want our listeners to hear, you know what? I think I just logged off of Facebook. So give me a moment. I'm going to log quickly back on Facebook. And I was trying to find you on YouTube, and I'm never good at finding stuff on YouTube. So I truly apologize.
It's all good. So White Girl Wasted is a little bit different than most of the other music that I have done. And it was brought on by my crew. I have some friends, and I call them the Curvy Crew. They handle my makeup. you know, they got my back, share my stuff. And so, but I have two friends in particular that have to be drug out the club on Tuesday nights sometimes.
I think I saw one in your vlog, but I won't say no name. I won't say.
So these
I won't
friends,
tell anybody what she looks like.
These two friends inspired White Girl Wasted because I was just singing it jokingly, and they were like, "That we should do that for real." And I was like, "What?" So it's kind of like a techno vibe, and it's totally different than anything that I've done.
Mm-hmm.
So
I do not see it on your page. So I'm
it's on my videos.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
There you
Here
go.
we go. Here we go. Here we go now. Here we go now. Man, before I leave, hey, Charlie Mack, I might return. You might have to sign me up, man. Here we go now. Here we go now. So, and I love the way you're sharing the lyrics with your fans.
Yes, we made a lyric video so that when the real video comes out, they already know what's going on and they can be ready to sing along.
It's pretty incredible. Have I gone down far enough?
You have
it's
to
pretty.
It's been a minute.
Oh my God! Don't you have stuff? Jeez, I thought I promote. And that's another thing you're doing, promoting, folks. If you want to be successful in any kind of business, you have to learn how to promote. You have to promote your brand. If you don't have a brand and you're trying to build a brand,
right,
you have to promote the brand. As I say every week when I'm teaching people about branding yourself, the expert. You can brand your company, then brand yourself as an expert of your company.
Right.
And you can market yourself as an expert to other people. It starts with having a website in your name.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Jessica Curvy Queen May, or whatever your website name is, you know, or jessicamay.com, whatever it is. And then have one for your company.
Right.
And also having a fire logo, a fire slogan for your company. So I'm trying to find that vlog. I'm going to need you to direct me.
You're almost there.
I'm almost there?
Yeah.
You guys have to hear this. It's hot. I really, really love it.
I share a lot of stuff, and if I go to something, I'm going to make a video. There it is. It's right
This is it right here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is the world premiere of Jessica May Swag Life White Girl Wasted. It has not been released yet, so you're hearing it exclusively live here on Real Talk with Big G and JuLa DuCre Making Radio Cool Again.
Yes.
So who's repeating every word? That's you? Or is that your friend Kayla?
Me. That's me.
Oh, you can change your voice.
Thank you.
I love that. Who did this video?
Me and my girl Kayla. We do all of our videos. They had to teach me some stuff,
That
but
is brilliant. You should use that more often. This is brilliant.
Thank
The
you.
only places I've seen this is like it was on MTV. Remember on MTV when they used to do those music videos?
Right.
MTV or VH1. This is great. I love it.
Thank you.
This is so good. So good.
The man sitting right behind me did a lot of work on that song. Charlie Mack, my manager, put in some hours on that song. And then my girl Kayla helped with the video. My team is everything, pretty much.
Shout out to Charlie Mack. He did an outstanding job. As always. As always. The haters staring, baby, we can't take it. Isn't that what haters do? That's their job to stare.
Right.
That's their job.
And we can take it.
We can take it.
And then this part right here is a small portion of a song, Turn Me Up a Little, Turn Me Up a Lot, Hot Boy D, and my boy Verno.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
This song is going to be played in every DuCre shop across America. People are going to be karaokeing to White Girl Wasted. And remember, you heard that from me first before anybody said it, right?
Right.
We'll send you a check.
Yeah, send me a check.
If I make it, we all make it.
That's
Shoot.
the plan. We trying to get on the. That's the plan. That's the plan.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's Jessica May, White Girl Wasted. I love it.
Thank you.
As a new and upcoming and rising artist, what has been the most difficult thing for you in terms of starting at ground zero
Mm-hmm.
to where you are now? What would you say that would be?
And if we're being real, because
We're
this is
being real.
real talk,
Real talk.
funds. It's pretty much like because everything costs money, and I am, as we talked about earlier, a single mom. But what we do is we make it happen if it needs to happen. So we don't let that stand in our way. Some of our things might happen a little slower than it would if, you know, we were signed with somebody else or signed elsewhere or had the money at our, you know, expense. But we don't. But we still make stuff happen. So, the videos, the promotions, we also have a,
What do you call it?
oh my goodness, I just lost it.
Hey, she just had a brain. Something just happened here. Since I have to abide by the FCC guidelines, I will not say what that something is because I have those quite often. But listen,
Sponsor.
Sponsor.
Dirty South Entertainment.
Dirty
Their
South.
clothing line.
Shout out to Page One, Mike
Yes.
Page, love you, man. Yes.
So, and we just find ways to do things with what we have, and we just work hard. We work extra hard to make up for the fact that we just don't have it at
well,
our.
I'm gonna share some information with you, and I hope that you remember this. And this is something that I don't understand why more artists are not doing this. Knowledge is power, and like I said, a part of Real Talk with Big G Artist Agency is to educate and inform people about what's available. A lot of people don't like to share knowledge, share information because they feel threatened. I'm not threatened because